Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. What's good? What's poppin', peep squad? What's good? What's going on? Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. OMG, it went down. Season 11, episode 16. Nene is out here crying a river. I don't even know if she attacked Porsha. Like, did she push Porsha out the way? Well, we know not to go into Nene's closet at all. Point blank, period. Do not go in Nene's closet. And, Kandi was up in her closet. Nene felt a certain type of way, and she was going. And I was just like, whoa, Nene ain't got no edges, baby girl. But you know what? At least she threw a party where everybody with their natural hair. Everybody hair looks good. I would say Kandi's looked the best, looked the more healthiest, the more fullest, and blase in the third, in my opinion. But what is really going on? So let's get this started. Cynthia, she's trying out for the dungeon, for the commercial, for the show, for the play, for Kandi, and she's trying to turn on Kandi, and her dance moves are very awful. Kandi was like, her dance moves are, down the river. But you know what? She'll be a great addition to the show. You know why? Because she has a name and she's popular and people know who she is. So Cynthia Bailey will be in the dungeon, girl. She would be on the play doing her thing. She was trying to show her sexiness. Ty was sitting there just like, can we bring her back to the dungeon, baby? Let's try this. Let's try this out. Let's try this tang, this warm meat out. It's all marinated and everything. It's tender. I was like, So we have that situation. So it's all good. And then we have Nene. She's getting ready to throw her party. But basically, she's talked to Giovanni, Yovette, or whatever her name is. And she wants her to come to, the wig party or whatever. So she's gonna come, but Nene wants her to apologize to the girl. So basically get her in a circle. I was like, Yovette, whatever her name is. I'm just calling her Yovette. So yo is chilling there, and basically she wants to apologize to the crew, but she doesn't want to apologize to Eva because she has a bone to pick with Eva and she don't like Eva. And I can't believe Yovette got a tattoo under her ass talking about a dime piece. Boy, she must have really was feeling herself back in the day. She must have been getting that booty smacked. She must have been, She was out there in these streets with a tattoo like that on the bottom of your ass. She wore everything so everybody could see it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, she's out there. But, she's not really feeling Eva. And, Nene was like, well, you're going to just have to make your apology more apologetic. Be more real with it. And Yvette was like, yo, I'm not being real with nothing. Yvette, whatever her name is, I'm not being real. I ain't being fake. I ain't being phony. I don't like her and I ain't gonna apologize to her, point blank, period. I was just like, damn. And she still got a bone to pick with Eva. I was like, let it go. But you know what, she needs a storyline and she's trying to maneuver her way into the show because it seems like Nene is not feeling the girls that she did pick, like Eva and like Tanya. They all right with her, but she want Yvette in the picture because she's more of her flavor, more of her cup of tea, more of that get down with the get down or whatever. So we have that situation and we're gonna see what happened. And then now we find out that Gregg has been readmitted to the hospital. Sorry to hear that about Gregg. And basically he almost had a blood clog and in his leg and everything, so he's been readmitted to the hospital. So he ended up texting Cynthia and he texts Marlo because I guess he believes that they are her closest friends, her realest friends and everything like that. Like, Porsha edges are almost gone. They're like fleeking away. So we have that situation. Eva hair looks good too as well. But so we have that situation. So, Marlo is feeling a certain type of way. She leave her appointment with the hair people to basically go over there and check on Nene. And Nene's like, yo, I'm busy. I got shit to do. I need to go shopping. I was like, damn, Nene, you went shopping. You out here chilling when your husband just got readmitted to the hospital. You ain't gonna be by his side. You ain't gonna hear what the doctors gotta say. You ain't gonna make sure everything's okay. You ain't gonna be by his side. You his wife. You his better half. To death do us part. To sickness and in health. What happened to that shit? Nene's really coming off very selfish, but I think Nene's at her breaking point. She's suffering from depression and she's suffering from a lot of different things where she doesn't feel like she's important to people. She doesn't feel like people care about her. She don't feel like people value her or value her opinion anymore. And basically I think she feels like people are trying to brush her under the rug and and having Gregg sick and then taking over that responsibility and then trying to be the head of the household and take care of everything else. And, 10 after the grown children, whatever, it seems like she's overwhelmed, but she can't treat people the way she's treating them. If you want people to be by your side and be there to support them, you got to let them know what's going on. You can't act like you can handle everything when you can't. And that's probably a thing that Nene's having, where she's usually in control, she's usually dominant, she usually can take care of everything and just go by like Superwoman. But right now she can't be Superwoman because the shit is hitting her, but it's hitting her mentally, where now she's coming out and she's attacking people and she's shitting on people that's trying to be there for her, like Marlo. Like, damn, like you don't want to answer your door, you don't want to answer your phone, but yet you're out here shopping. You got somebody that's worried and concerned about you because Gregg done text her like 3 times to say go check on Nene, and Gregg has a blood clog, he's in the hospital, and he's still concerned about you when he's the one suffering from the illness. Damn, it just making you look like real selfish out here, Nene, straight up and down. It don't look good, it don't look right at all. And so we have Eva, she has a situation with a wedding, she needs to move to another location, so she's gonna try to get married and move at the same time. She's 50 grand over budget. Like, cut some of them people off. Everybody that, if you don't see these people once a month or twice a month, or you don't see them within 3 months, and they don't need to be at your wedding, I don't know why you're having it so grand. So basically they got to move to at the same time and basically stay in Atlanta or stay in the district where her husband can actually run for public office again, or whatever the case may be, her fiance. And so, she's going through some things, but she ain't taking it out on nobody. So I'm just like, damn, like, so she's over budget. She got a publicist there, or her wedding planner. Her wedding planner is there, basically. So I'm gonna be here with you every day. It's like, it shouldn't be that difficult to plan a wedding, to have a wedding, especially if the main goal is to have the people that you love and you care about, that's actually you talk to, you communicate, you see, they bring joy to your life at your wedding. It doesn't have to be this difficult. It's when you want to be grand and you don't have the money to be grand, that's when it becomes difficult. When you can't afford everything that you want to afford, and basically make sure you're doing better than the Joneses, and basically you're the it factor, but you don't have that it factor money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes it difficult. 50 grand over budget, come on. It's only a half a day. It's just like, you're gonna have 3 wedding dresses, 2 wedding dresses. How many dresses you gonna have? And you're trying to move at the same time. You need an accountant and a budget planner too as well, instead of just a wedding planner. But you know what? Do what you want to do, baby. So we have that situation. I'm just like, damn. So now we're getting ready for Nene's party. She's happy. She got a singer. She got Gregg kids there. They're serving. They're making the drinks. Everything looks good. The house looks good. Nene looks good. And she seems like she's happy or whatever. But I don't even see how she can throw a party and have these women at her house chilling with her husband. If his situation is so serious, he had a blood clog. He's in the hospital. He got released from the hospital. And then he comes home and then he gets put back in the hospital. When Nene was like, oh, he got released from the hospital, but I don't think he should have been home. But I know he wanted to be in his bed. She acted like she didn't even want him there. Maybe she didn't want him there because she didn't want to deal with him, or she knew how sick he was or whatever. So he gets readmitted, so she don't want to cancel a party. Bring the party to the hospital. Bring the ladies to the hospital so they can understand your struggle. They can understand what you're going through, because if you're partying, you're chilling, you're going out of town, whatever, about your husband having cancer, they're not going to think the situation is as serious as it is. And so the sympathy that you do want, you're not getting. And then someone that shows you sympathy and come to your house and looking for you, trying to be there to support you, Nene, you turn around, you shit on her when she gets to your party, even though she's mad late. And they already know Nene don't like when people are late to a party, so why do you guys come late? Porsha came late, Marlo came late or whatever, but the girls are having a good time. They're having fun. They're kind of like throwing shots at, Shamari. Nene was like, so I guess Shamari brought 2 of her friends, one to drive the car and the other person to carry her out of here. Even Shamari had change of clothes. Shamari got drunk up to the floor up. She got drunk like it was nobody's business. Like, what's going on, Shamari? You on TV, baby. Yes, you can drink. Yes, you can do all that shit you want to do, but try not to do it on TV, because the audience is pretty much grin. It's going to judge you, and then it's going to affect you when it comes up in your timeline on your IG, your Snapchat, and your Twitter account. You're gonna feel a certain type of way. You're gonna be like, why people attacking me? And it is what it is. You famous, baby. You want Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl. So we have that situation. The ladies, they come through with their real hair. Cynthia hair looks good. They try to say Cynthia cheated because she has the scrunchies in her hair, but it's all good. Porsha was like, Nene ain't got no hair. Her hair is like gone. Her hair is running from her scalp. She's about to be bald. Porsha really threw that shot. You know, Porsha hair looks good too as well. Kandi hair to me looked the best, looked the thickest, looked the healthiest, looked the fullest, in my opinion. And Shamari hair looked good too as well, but the top looked like she was going bald on the top or whatever. So it is what it is with that situation. So we have that going on. So basically they're all having a good time. There's nothing really going on. And so Nene starts to explain the story about, you know, Gregg texting, you know, Marlo, and texting, you know, Cynthia, and basically telling them what was going on. And then she gets into the discussion about Marlo coming out here and she's not being there, whatever. Everybody's like, yeah, Porsha comes through, and she was like giving Porsha like, you know, what you doing here late? And then so, you know, Tanya and the other ladies are like, well, you know, she's pregnant. And Nene was like, so what? There's ladies out here on bus stop, these single mothers don't got no money, don't got nothing. She got a nanny, she got a fiance, she got support, whatever. She don't need to be late. Don't use that pregnancy excuse as a reason of being late. And so, you know, Kandi was like, damn, I didn't see big sister coming at little sister like that. Like, damn, no type of, you know, camaraderie going on in here. So Kandi was like, So Kandi sees something fishy, something going on. So Kandi, why did you try to go into Nene's closet? When you go to somebody's house and they tell you not to go to a part of their house, don't go, don't look in it, because I think Nene felt like they were going to try to shade her and be funny about it, because Nene she did dog out Tanya's closet, saying Tanya's closet is mad little, blase and a third, but Tanya got more than one closet. So Nene's been bragging about her closet. We have seen Nene's closet on the show. She didn't want them motherfuckers in her closet because she was feeling a certain type of way at that moment. And then on top of that, she left her guests downstairs and went upstairs and was chilling like they better be there, they better wait there. Like, you don't own nobody. You can't tell people, you can't do people like that in your house. You're supposed to be hosting a party. Gregg ain't here. If you wasn't up to hosting a party and you was going to be off your rockers, or you felt a certain type of way, you should have never threw the party. You should have just went. You should have been sitting next to your husband with the chef and the cook, eating your food at the hospital, you know, basically cheering up the hospital, people there at the hospital instead of being there. You could have had the cameras on you filming, but you know what, she still got to get a paycheck, she still got to make this money, and she still got to make the season lit, because, you know, people are comparing the numbers since, you know, Kenya Moore is not on the show. You know what I'm saying? So they want to see if Nene can carry, if Nene can bring it like she has done plenty of times. And I think it's just way too much pressure, especially having Gregg sick and all the other shenanigans that's going on that we don't even know about that's going on with Nene. So it is what it is. She tried to be shady about not wearing no wigs, but I'm glad she had that party to let people know that you can actually wear your natural hair without having wigs on. But the ladies really seem like, damn, you know, like Porsha and Kandi, you know, and Shamari, they were really like, the wig is kind of like having their wigs was like an identity too as well. So it was good to see that they took the wigs off or whatever, and they was able to do that. Even though when people wear wigs, they take care of their natural hair. They do what they're supposed to do with their natural hair. Some people do, some people don't, or whatever. But you know, it's always this big thing. You gotta have this, you gotta have these bundles, you gotta be straight, you gotta be silky, you gotta be yak, it gotta be Remy, it gotta be this, it gotta be that. And then that shit costs mad money too as well. And the people you buying hair from don't even respect you unless you're getting it from your sisters, or, you know. So we have that situation. And so, you know, Porsha comes in, she's kissing all over Nene, kissing her ass, and then Marlo comes in, and, you know, Nene was like cracking on her purple dress, her Gucci belt. I don't know why she got on Gucci, but we protesting Gucci all here every day, but this was filmed before. So, you know, so Marlo and, you know, and Nene go in back and forth, basically. Marlo was like, yo, listen, I came to your house, I did this, I did that. That's why I'm late. I had to wait for a standby, you know, to get my hair done, to get my nails done and everything, because I came here yesterday, this and that. And Nene doesn't want to hear it. Nene was like, well, I told you this, I told you that, I told you I was busy. You know, you're coming through my house, whatever. I didn't know you was coming through. I didn't know you was coming. I told you I didn't need to let out some steam. I had to do this. I had to do this. Marlo, you don't understand. You're not being friendly. Like, why are you arguing with me? I need you to be more supportive. Like, how more supportive? If a lady leaves, like Marlo is very conscious about the way she look and how she and her hair appointments and her nails, we know she's very conscious about that. She leaves all that to drive 8 hours or whatever. I'm not 8 hours, a couple of hours to your crib to check on you right away. There's no cameras filming her. She's not being filmed. This is not for the show or whatever. But even though we're talking about it now, she came because she was honestly your friend and she was trying to check on you to make sure everything was cool with you. So basically, you know, Nene starts crying and she got everybody over her. And I think that's what Nene wanted from the beginning of, like, when they went on the Bachelorette trip or whatever. She wants the ladies to be more concerned about her situation and showing that they support her, and she wants all the attention. She wants it to be focused on her, and it's just like, it's just, there's too many stars right now, and and everybody can't focus on you, Nene. And the person that is there for you is Cynthia and Marlo. Like, you don't talk to Cynthia like shit, because Cynthia's gonna take, and Cynthia don't fight back. But Marlo was like, yo, you're wrong. I came all the way through, and you just ignored me. You just disregarded me and everything. So I feel like a certain type of way about it. Nene was like, stop, I don't want to fight with you. So anyways, the argument goes away. So Nene goes upstairs or whatever. Cynthia follows, but Cynthia goes upstairs. Marlo goes upstairs. They're talking, having a good time. They make up, and then you got Shamari. She's out here drinking, throwing them back. She's kissing on Eva, trying to kiss her breast, got her legs up in the air, touching, putting her hand flat down on Tanya's vagina, and then she goes in the bathroom, and then she throws up. She threw up all over Eva. Eva goes upstairs and tell Nene's feeling a certain type of way, like, oh girl, you gotta change, you got Shamari, gotta change your clothes just in case she does get messed up, because she was planning on getting drunk, I guess. So she end up getting her out the situation. We don't hear nothing from Shamari. She is just tore from the floor up. She's just in the bathroom earling and throwing up and shit like that. And so Nene gives Eva a dress. Eva's down there talking to her. Porsha and Tanya and Kandi and Yvette are just like, yo, what's going on? Like, let's go upstairs and see what's good. So they go upstairs and see what's good. And Nene's kind of like, I'm a germaphobe or whatever, blasing the third. And she just ignored her guests and had them downstairs. And Kandi was like, I'm about to leave. Porsha was like, I'm about to leave too. Even though Porsha came mad late, Kandi was like, I've been here since 3 and it's 9 o'clock. And Kandi was like, since I'm upstairs, you're talking about you're going to let me see your closet. Your closet this, your closet that. So Kandi goes to look in the closet. And when she goes to look in the closet, Porsha follows her to go look. And so Nene feels like they're being shady, that they're going to probably shade her about her closet. And then Nene jumps up like, I'm about to fight somebody. She just get instantly like, it seems like Nene's going through so many different emotions that you can only understand that she's going through something right now, that she's suffering through something, because she just got really angry, pulled the cameraman's shirt, ripped his shirt. His shirt must have been cheap, or she was really upset, and she's yelling and she's screaming in the closet. And then you got you have Marlo talking about she's pregnant. So I was like, damn, what did Nene go in there and do? Did she go in there and kick them and toss them out and push them out her closet? Like, Nene was about that life. Like, so she's going through anger, she's going through madness, she's going through jealousy, she's going through sadness, she's going through so many different emotions right now, where like she was just crying and wanted sympathy and wanted people to understand, right, to rage, you know what I'm saying? So she's going through some things. But like, damn, like, they just looking in your closet, Nene. But Nene was like, my closet ain't together, I don't want you to know. Somebody tell you the closet ain't together, don't go in there. Somebody tell you the refrigerator ain't together, don't go in there. Somebody say don't go in my basement, don't go in their basement. Just respect the house rules. But Kandi wanted to do what she wanted to do. Then Porsha ran right behind her because they want to see what Nene had, because Nene be talking shit about her closet and how great it is. And they went in there, and Nene was like feeling like they gonna throw shade at her, and they're being shady, and they blacked out the cameras. I got Nene must have went ham, and she wasn't even drinking that much. Nene went ham. Nene was pissed off about the situation. I was like, damn. And then you have Shamari talking about she's Hokanda or whatever, and then you have your vet or showing her tattoo under her ass. I was just like, whatever. So it is what it is. I was just like, shit. So Shamari seems like she's really bisexual, and she wants to ask somebody else in that marriage. She wants some cootie cat. She wants some kitty cat. She wants some nipples in the building. So what do you guys think about the situation? Nene is definitely wrong how she's handling the situation. She needs to get counseling. She needs to get anger management too as well. But she needs to deal with herself before she comes on camera. And she can't act like she's the only one that goes through this, because if she was the only one to go through this, there wouldn't be a lot of people losing their life through cancer, through colon cancer and things like that. But you have to have grace when you handle yourself and when you're around people. Like, you can ask for that sympathy. Nene doesn't want to be the strong person at this point, because she's always been strong. She wants to let people know that she's breaking, but the way that she's letting them know is rude and ignorant and disrespectful. And then when someone's trying to show her gratitude and show that they care for her, like Marlo, she just sat there and she shitted on Marlo's dress, her belt, and everything, calling her Purple Rain and the whole night. I was like, damn, Nene sounds like a little jealous too. I think she was a little jealous too that these ladies actually had hair and she ain't got no edges around here. So she had a lot going through. Like, damn, I ain't got the hair. My husband's sick. I'm going through shit. These ladies are shining. She's feeling like she's no longer needed, and I think that's the issue. Peace and out, one love to all my peeps and my peoples.